Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Manifusion here with some more Terraria. Hey look, it's update day, and well, as you can see, there's been a few changes. One of them would happen to be the change on Cobalt armor. It is now jungle armor, and looks like freaking Yoshi. Not saying it's horrible, just saying I'm pretty sure they could do a lot better, considering I know they're more skilled and talented than I am at pixel art, and I'm pretty sure I can do better than that too. Then again, it could have been one of those things where, you know, they're planning on adding more stuff, changing stuff, but they don't quite have a solid thing down yet. At least that's what I'm hoping, because as it stands, the colors just clash so horribly. Come on, does no one take fashion design or something fancy like that? I don't know. I'm not gonna say it's horrible, it does kind of match. Then again, this place doesn't really have much brown. And if those are supposed to be flowers on the head, well, they're dots. It's kind of hard to do a lot with limited pixels, if you know what I mean. So we're down here in the underground jungle, and goblins are supposed to be attacking apparently, and yeah, they've added new mobs and stuff down here, trying to flesh out the content a little bit, making it less easy to just, well, go around in copper armor, a ball and chain, and kill everything. Which is actually how I started down here, the very first time I did. The only thing is, those mobs they added seem to be a little bit rare, at least for me, that is. They've added 2 new mobs down here, as far as I know. A skeleton named Tim, who drops a mage hat, which, while cool in its own right, begs the question why. The thing about the mage hat is it's an actual equipment that you have to put on your body, but it takes the head slot, meaning you can't have an awesome set bonus. Which, by the time you get down here, you're pretty much decked in something that you would want the set bonus of. That would be a problem, considering all it does is give 15% magic damage, which for pretty much everything except for like the Flame Lash and some of the higher tier stuff, only gives about 1 damage. I don't know about you, but I'd rather have a set bonus of the Molten Armor, which incidentally in this update now does 1 less defense than it did before. So it was nerfed. It used to have plus 10 armor bonus that didn't work, thus making it so it had 28 armor bonus that actually worked. But now it's 27, which, if you've seen my earlier video, doesn't actually affect damage reduction at all, unless you're still wearing shackles by the time you're wearing freaking Molten gear. Which, if you are, I probably feel slightly bad for you. But that is the only way you'll actually see a difference from before and after, in case of the Molten armor goes. The attack speed bonus of the Kobold, oh my god, was that him? No, just a regular skeleton. By the way, they made skeletons look slightly different. They've been retouching and redoing a few of the sprites, and skeletons happen to be one of them. Let's see, they've also retuned a few of the other armors. I think I'll try and show that later. But it pretty much, the only ones I've actually seen that look completely different right now is the Necro set. But that's only because I've still yet to make a Meteor set, or pretty much anything else. I skipped around tech a lot in this game. I would have to say I went from copper to silver to, well, I did shadow unintentionally just because I got it from the bosses, but straight into Hellforge, Hellstone stuff. Yeah. Then again, remember, this was back in 1.1, in which, or actually it might have been before 1.1, in which Obsidian was not necessary to, what was it? Yeah, you didn't need a high tier pickaxe to farm obsidian, and that greatly changed the whole need of hellstone and its place in the tech tree. Right now I'm on the multiplayer map, just searching around the underground jungle. Can't seem to find any of the rare mobs, sadly. Then again, they are rare mobs for a reason. So I think I'll go back and face that goblin army. There they are. Screw you, goblin army! Take that, and that, and hey, stop picking on the nurse. You bullies! Quit it. Screw you. Oh yeah? Haha. My magic cancels out your magic. The dark magic way. Seriously though, stop picking on the poor nurse. What'd she ever do to you? Besides the stuff she didn't do to you. It's probably why you're so pissed. Stupid goblins. Yeah, you open that door. Come on, I dare you. Aha! That's what you get. So, time to farm some like balls. Oh yes, and apparently now, the guide can not only die, but actually takes damage from hostile NPCs. Because apparently he didn't before. So, if you were trying to get the guide killed, well, have at it. A few other things have changed, like they fixed the whole double jumping, not stopping fall damage thing, which is quite nice. Gotta say, I love that back in the game. I really missed it. So I got rocket boots now, so I was still doing pretty well without it. Let's see, what else is there? Oh yes, apparently they added a few new items as well. One of them is black lenses. Haven't actually saw anyone get it or how to get it yet. It's possible that it's just another rare drop off Demon Eyes or something like that. But apparently it's used to make sunglasses, which also I have no idea what they do or the point of that, besides the fact we now can make frickin' sunglasses. You know, it's kind of reminded me of my RO days in which there's just a bunch of silly hats that didn't necessarily do anything, but great for RP purposes, or just to look cool. Because I gotta admit, the goggles was one of those unexpected items I didn't realize was in-game until after I had made it, but it made me feel badass when I did, especially since at the time I was the only one in my group to actually know of their existence. I felt like I found something out all on my own. Then again, after bug hunting for so long, you tend to have that quality. So yes, armor's buffed, armor's nerfed, and armor's just plain looking silly. There's not actually a bunch to report besides some minor bug fixes, and oh yeah, the server now has its own console dealie, so you can now play without having to have an awesome graphics card on your computer. Since, well, there's an actual server application, yeah! I'm still not sure if you're allowed to have the server application run on a different computer than your Steam, or whatever you're logged into on Steam, or if it even needs Steam to run it. If not, that would be awesome, because that's kind of a big deal when trying to hire servers for this kind of thing. But only time will tell. After all, the patch just came out today, as far as I know. Wait, no, it did come out today, because I was up on the forums until like 4 o'clock last night. I have sleeping issues. Don't judge me! Yep, and for monsters stuck in little pits like this is why we have magic missile. Yep. No, screw you. Going back to town. Whee. So where's everybody? Hello. There we go. Oh, god damn it. Stop falling down my well. You're not Timmy. You're not even close. Whee. Oh, you're still down here. Oh right, that reminds me of another huge update. You can now control your screen resolution. Hey. Damn it, who the hell dug a hole in my... Well, argh. I spent so much time filling that with dirt and digging out all the spare stone so it would look pretty. Oh, somebody's gonna get punched in the face. But yeah, as you can see, I'm actually operating at a higher resolution. Granted, I didn't want to go to the whole 1920 by 1080 because everything would look incredibly small at that resolution. And I do like the whole appeal that, hey look, I can still see the pixels. So I'm running at 12 something by 780, I think. Or is it 7? I don't remember the resolution, but it's HD. It still looks pretty good, and well, we're actually in widescreen now. Hallelujah, how could I forget to mention such a thing? But yeah, you can actually change your resolution to whatever the hell you want, which is pretty nice. A lot of complaints about that would be the fact that, oh no, it makes PvP unbalanced because someone can shoot you from a mile away that if you had a crappy computer wouldn't be able to see. Well, yeah, that kind of happens. This isn't the only game to have issues like that. I think I remember hearing about TF2 and how the field of vision could greatly change your playstyle and just what you could see, and how easily you were to be killed, or kited, or spied. Mostly spied. Seriously, there's training guides on that stuff. Math is delicious. So there seems to be a lot of these goblin fellas. Did any of them happen to drop rocket boots? Wow. Oh shit. Okay, apparently I got 2 rocket boots without knowing it. Oh yeah, and they fixed the drop rate of jungle seeds. Before it was technically impossible to get because of an error in the scripting. So the only way to get it was to like be very lucky that you'd be on a multiplayer map and it would suddenly update mid-formula or something like that, which honestly sounds like a lot of bullshit. But I suppose it is theoretically possible with just how many people they have playing. You know, if you have a billion test subjects, it's gonna be, well, okay, it's slightly fewer than a billion, but when you're farming the underground jungle on multiple people, it's gonna be a lot more apparent when things go wrong for beta testing purposes. And that's one of those 1 in a billion cases, more or less. It's why small beta teams often don't catch a lot of the bugs in the game, and why even large teams still miss a ton of bugs in the game. Or if you've seen any MMO that's gone through, oh shit, we have major bugs issue on launch, it's generally because of stuff like that. There's only so much you can do to prepare. It's never gonna be enough. Especially when you have people like me and Let's Pot 1 through 2 playing games. It's kind of what we do, man. We break them. So, this is a whole lot of goblins. And not a lot of nothing else. I'm pretty sure there is more patch notes to go over. But I don't have it open and I don't have it memorized, unfortunately, so I'll leave a link in the description to said patch notes. Though for the most part, I gotta say, I like the patch, I appreciate it. And there's not really much else to say, just because of the fact, well, what are we gonna do? Wait for the next patch. After we get everything here? Yeah, that sounds about right. However, this game is still technically released early so that we can play it. And I played the hell out of it. I think I'm up to 170 something hours. Just think of it. It's all for you guys. Mostly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's mostly for you guys. Come on, I beat the game within the first 20 hours. What are you talking about? Kind of funny, actually. Think about it. whole Molten Armor set getting nerfed back to what it was broken to be. Just because everyone was already feeling so overpowered at that time. I mean, seriously, overpowered. My god, it changed music and more came. Why will they not go away? I'll freaking meat grinder all of you. I need more rocky boots. So yeah, I have jungle seeds now. I think I'm gonna screw around with that sometime. Not quite sure how I'm gonna screw around with that, but I'm thinking jungle seed farm. Well, the army's defeated. I look like freaking Yoshi, and this is Manifusion, signing out. See you later, folks.